Hey guys, C-Dub here for Chronocord Gaming, checking in with a quick video here showing off some of my recent retro video game collecting finds. I might make this a regular series, so if you guys enjoy this video, leave a comment below, like, hit that subscribe button. First up from today's finds, an odd title for the SNES, Mr. Do. Mr. Do, or maybe it's Mr. Do, by Universal, was originally released in arcades in Japan in October of 1982, with the North American arcades getting it 2 months later in December. This game is similar to Dig Dug, an old favorite of mine. You play as the circus clown Mr. Do, scoring points by digging your way through terrain and collecting cherries. Your opposition comes in the form of little red dinosaur-like monsters that occasionally transform into multicolored enemies that can also dig through the ground and give you a lot of trouble. Mr. Do sold over 30,000 units in arcades in the US and was ported to the ColecoVision, Apple II, and Atari 2600 in 1983, MSX and Atari 8-bit computers in '84, Commodore 64 in 1985, the Nintendo Game Boy in November of 1992, and finally, on the Super NES in December of 1996. The Super Nintendo version adds a few new gameplay features while remaining faithful to the original. If you're a Dig Dug fanatic, try one of the various ports available of Mr. Do, or is it Mr. Do, on for size. I found 2 NES games today, both of which are good finds that you don't come across every day. First, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. TMNT 3, The Manhattan Project, was released in Japan on the Famicom on December 13th, 1991, and in North America in February of 1992. In Japan, this game was known as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Manhattan Project. The game we know as the first Ninja Turtles NES release was known in Japan as Geiki Kame Ninja Den, which translates roughly to Legend of the Radical Ninja Turtles. Thus, for Japanese gamers, what we know as the third game is Part 2. After the success of the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game in arcades, and the subsequent NES port of that game, Konami went to the well again with this one, and rightfully so. Turtle Mania was in full effect in early 1992, with Ninja Turtles toys being a hot seller and the cartoons a staple of Saturday television. The gameplay in the Manhattan Project is pretty much the same as the second game, adding a special attack and a throw maneuver. April O'Neil is taken hostage by the nefarious Shredder, who turns the entire city of Manhattan into his own island fortress while the Turtles are vacationing in Key West. Leo, Raph, Mike, and Don fight their way through 8 levels with 2-player co-op action. You even get to see some characters from the second Turtles movie, The Secret of the Ooze. Super Shredder is the final boss. Shout out to Kevin Nash. If you liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game, love pizza, and want a fun beat-em-up you can play with a friend, pick up TMNT 3, The Manhattan Project. Finally, my last pickup for today, Darkwing Duck for the NES. Darkwing Duck was released for the NES by Capcom in June of 1992, well into the lifespan of the Super Nintendo. Darkwing Duck was based on the Disney cartoon of the same name, which was on the air from March of 1991 until December of '92 when they stopped making new episodes. The NES game is strikingly similar to the Mega Man series, also by Capcom, with Darkwing using his gas gun to take out the enemies sent by Foul leader Steelbeak. You can collect 3 special gas gun attachments in each stage, much like the boss weapons you get in the Mega Man series. Darkwing goes through 6 stages and the Foul floating fortress to vanquish Steelbeak and save St. Canard. If you're a fan of the Mega Man series, like run-and-gun platforming, or love the Darkwing Duck cartoon series, look for this game at your favorite used games spot. It's a fairly desirable title that's held its value well over the years, And like another Capcom Disney venture, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is a solid, well-made platformer with intuitive controls that's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching this quick first episode of C-Dub's Retro Game Collecting Finds. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it in the future, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from fellow collectors about your recent pickups. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and help us add more games to the collection. For Chrono Chord Gaming, I'm C-Dub. See you next time.